Is everybody ready for some really crappy science that will be criticized heavily in the comments below? What is happening, everyone? Welcome to the solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, an annular, annular, whatever the hell the word is. Solar eclipse. My name is Mike. You're watching Ham Radio Tube. Thanks for coming out. So I wanted to I don't think I was a ham during the last eclipse when I was living in Detroit. I did go out and watch it, though. I went and bought one of those really dark glasses for like welding goggles or welding masks, whatever. So I kind of wanted to just experiment today and see what would happen. It's about to come over Eugene, Oregon right now. Let me show you. This is science.nasa.gov, and we can live track this eclipse pass here on the flat Earth. And I have this set. I'm just north of Houston here. So here it is, right about to come over Oregon right now. So this yellow line here, I'm in like the 80% apocalypse zone here. So we should still be able to, see the eclipse. I have, if I can go to OBS, I've got an outside cam here. It is absolutely a beautiful, not a cloud in the sky day here in South Texas. Whoops, if I know what I'm doing here. So I kind of wanted to just sit on FT8 here and kind of see what happens with propagation. No need for protective glasses. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's not a full eclipse. It's pretty darn close though. Not a total eclipse of the heart. So I've got at the bottom left of your screen, I've got the 7610. You can see the waterfall there. Top left is that, or should be that solar screen, although it looks like it's not live unless I open. Interesting. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. That might not be totally live. We'll have to keep monitoring that. And then I've got a camera outside so we can see as it gets darker. So what I kind of wanted to do is just play a little FT8. One, because I like FT8, and two, because on the lower bands, like 40 meters and 80 meters, I want to try and get on 80 meters when it kind of gets near Houston and see if propagation opens up. But if you look at my waterfall, phone is kind of not a thing. Let me go... let's see here. Do I have a microphone? Yes, I do. So this is with my reference down to like minus 20. Okay, that's my actual noise floor on 40 meters. So phone is not so much a thing here at the K-Murder Mansion. And then 80 meters is just an absolute atrocity. I'll show you that. But I kind of wanted to, and that's with the ref down, let's see, down at minus 25. That's my 80 meter noise floor. So we're S9 plus about 10. So phone ain't happening, but FT8, I can still make FT8 contacts on these bands because it's going to just go through really, really weak signals. We will. I'm already in the dark. Don't don't fool yourself. So here's 80 meters right now. I mean, there's like nothing happening at all, right? This thing isn't updating. Let's see, where are we at? So it's getting a little over Oregon now. So let's see what's going on. But like all the other bands, like 10 meters is absolutely on fire, or was. So we can kind of see one. I want to kind of stick to 40 meters probably for most of this, but I want to just show you like the higher frequencies are wide open right now. 10 meters was, like a half hour before I started here, 10 meters was just absolutely on fire. And it still is. Look, Estonia, France, I was seeing Russia, there's Austria on 10 meters, right? And then as we go down, and for technicians or folks new to ham radio, the sun plays a whole heck of a lot in what happens with radio signals as daylight changes to dark, the ionosphere changes. So the higher frequencies will generally die out, and then the lower frequencies will kind of come into play. So, here's 12 meters. Let's look at 15 meters. All the higher frequencies are kind of doing the thing as they normally would do. But what happens if we go lower? Like, are we going to start making contacts? Like 30 meters I was looking at was pretty dead earlier. So let's see here. Yeah, here's 30 meters. Like, there's nothing happening at all, right? 40 meters is usually fairly busy, but there's not, if we actually click the 40 meter band here. So I want to see, like, as these states are entering the eclipse zone, are we going to start seeing propagation from there? So that's kind of, my science. That's kind of what I wanted to do with this stream. So I'm gonna get on 40 here. Is 40? Yeah. See, like, I can't really do sideband on 40 unless your signal's like an S9. I won't be able to hear you. So, but I can use the magic of everyone's favorite band, especially Andy Cowley's favorite band, FT8. So, like, there's so few signals here on 40 meters right now. Let me, let's go there. 69% power. Let's tune up, make our ALC is good. No ALC going on there. That's good. So, let's start doing some science. And then there's a station right there. So let's go down a little bit. And enable transmit. There is a solar eclipse QSO party going on right now. I'm not taking part of that. I just want to kind of do my own thing because I'm just curious to see what will happen. And being that we're kind of in that 80% zone for the eclipse, why not? So, will we start seeing more stations coming out of the west? As you can see, like, look at my map here. All these grid squares on the East Coast. Like, East Coast is no problem. And I usually have a fairly good pipeline into Washington and Oregon on FT8. Like, I've worked these two grids like 800 million times. But let's see what happens. On 40 meters, not so much. So who knows? It's already fairly dark here and pretty foggy with low clouds. None of this is eclipse related. Yes, it is a beautiful day down here. I think it's only going to be like in the low 70s though. It's getting freaking cold. It's only 63 degrees out right now. So, yeah, that's Mikey don't like. I wanted to do this outside. I went out yesterday to Huntsville State Park and I set up a new antenna that a company sent me to try out, and it's an 80 meter end fed, and it was just terrible. So that's not going to happen because I thought it'd be neat to be out in the park and do this, and then like you guys could see as it gets dark. But I managed to get a camera outside, so thankfully OBS works with iPhone, and it's just my iPhone Bluetooth into OBS. So and we just saw my neighbor come home. N5DTT is working us right now. I'm not sure if you're watching the stream here, but he's 69 miles away, so we got some NFIS already. I don't think that is eclipse related, but that's probably some ground wave. The ham alert's going off. That's good to know. Well, John, you can live vicariously through Texas. So glad you made it out here. So I figure we'll go. The eclipse is going to probably pass. Not probably. The eclipse is going to pass around me. I think at about 11:50ish Central Time. So probably about a half hour. So we'll just go through this stream until it gets to be daylight out here again, and see what kind of science we can get out of this. So hopefully I can keep you guys entertained for that long. Got some water here. Where is Satan was passed out on the floor. He's awake now. He probably woke up because of all the FT8 activity. It's very exciting. I like FT8, so got a lot of haters under it, but trust the science. Well, I don't know if what I'm doing is science, but In my world, it is. It's just an experiment. We're amateur radio operators. Some people take this too serious. And on YouTube, for heaven's sake. So where are we getting? I forgot. I didn't look where he was. Nebraska. All right. I get Nebraska fairly regularly. Due north. Let's see. I'm on an antenna. You know what? Let me switch to this antenna with even more noise. So antenna 1, this one that's actually quiet, is radiating north and south. Antenna 2 is radiating east and west. Let's try antenna 2. I ended up getting my friend's Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-Ray, the Ham Radio Adventures Club, are up in Pacific Beach, Washington. So look for Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-Ray. They're doing a huge POTA outing over the weekend, which I was at the last 2 years, but I wasn't able to make it this year. So looks like Paul's making some whisper transmissions now. Nice. Whisper's a great mode. Let's see here. Who else did I see? Go back to this. Greg. Yeah, 10 meters is doing some killer FT8 right now. And who else did I see? What's up, Dennis? Good old Adam Dennis. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. And Greg doesn't like FT8. But you're still watching the stream. It doesn't make any sense. KJ5. So we're getting, a lot of local contacts here. Where is he? He's in Dallas. Okay. That's actually pretty rare to get Dallas. That's pretty cool. I never hear Dallas. Anywhere like Dallas or even like Corpus Christi or Austin, Texas, any of those areas, I'm usually too close. So antenna, I'm using 2 80-meter end-fed half waves. They're both by 10 antennas. One is radiating north and south. One's radiating east and south west. They're both about 30-ish feet up in the air. My north and south one's probably about 35, and the east and west one is probably closer to 30. But we're it actually works pretty good. There you go. He's using the proper word. Let's see if I hear Ham Radio Tube on 40-meter FT hate. Yes. All right, so we got Dallas. Da 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 da. I guess I can just embiggen this on the U.S. I doubt we're gonna get. Let's see. Where's the old thing here? So we're still coming up. Still in Oregon. Not quite to New Mexico. I wonder when it goes over Roswell if we get any aliens. That'd be cool. KI5. Where the heck is he? MJH. Why does it say 0 miles? Oh, he's in EM20. So I'm working someone right next door. Oh, he's in Montgomery. Okay. So he's probably, 25 miles southwest of me. That's still EM20, no kidding. So I just worked my own grid square. I'm sure that has nothing to do with. We must have some decent ground wave. I don't know how far ground wave actually is for like 40 meters. What would actually still be considered ground wave, or if that would be more NVIS. I have no idea. I've said many times, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just playing radio and having fun, right? You see Canada, China, and 2 U.S. stations on 40. No kidding. Where are you? 6? Are you in California? We are on 40 meters. 40 meters. Hence the 40 meters here and the 7.04 here. I mean, we can try other bands for now. I just thought 40 would be kind of interesting to see as the eclipse eclipses the country. So still not hearing anything out of the west. There are some POTA activations going on right now. I don't know if they're digital, but yeah, he's on 10 meter FT8. But he's in He's like right in the thing right now. He's like right around here, so it's getting dark for him. I wonder if he's sciencing it. What are these guys doing? 20 meter FT8, 20 meter. All right, so there's some POTA guys on 20. Let's go to 20. Let's try, not 17, you donkey, 20. AI7LH, and okay, so just look for some 7 calls. Holy hillbilly, look at all this activity on 20. Let's see. Greg, you're in LA. You're not anywhere near the thing. Yeah, you're not going to be. You'll be in like the 70%-ish area. So you'll still get some of this a little bit. Is it getting dark there? That's pretty cool. No, it can't be. It's nowhere near you. You still got like another 20 minutes. Oh, there we are. Duh, this isn't updating. All right. So this thing was wrong. Apparently when I minimize it, it's not live anymore. So we're getting over New Mexico now. So yeah, Greg would be getting dark for you. All right, neat. Is it getting dark here? Not yet. Let's go to our iPhone cam. Still beautiful and sunny here. So are we seeing any of these 7 calls? Who cares? Let's call CQ on 40, or 20 rather. If we can find a clear frequency. Here's one. Let's go there. Ish. Do it now. Hear me now, believe me later. Still sunny in Texas. What? Now is the time of day where Satan needs attention. He's like, meow. What? Don't you know I'm doing a live stream? He doesn't care. It's like, I will take your attention now, please. You see London, France, and Cindy's underpants. Korea and China, wow. Well, this experiment is not going off the way I thought. Oh, there's VA5KEN. What's up, Ken? We work him all the time. He's like literally the only person in Saskatchewan that I work. Oh, you see me. Look at that. Cool. See, Ham Radio Wilderness. Are you in the wilderness right now? Probably not. The PSK reporter map shows a shadow. I wonder how accurate it is. Probably as accurate as mine because I have to keep updating it here. That's coming over Albuquerque. I hope it doesn't take a wrong turn in Albuquerque. That'd be bad. So I want to see if I can hear any of these 7 calls, though. See, there's AI7LH. That was one of the guys doing POTA over there. What happened to the POTA? Where'd the POTA spots go? Well, we know we're looking for that VI7. Or KI7, whatever it was. Oh, well, let's go for this guy. He's doing the Solar Eclipse QSO party. So there's one out in Oregon we can see. I don't know how scientific that is. He's not. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter where the eclipse is. I'm curious what's going to happen when it comes over me to like go down to 80. To be fair, I'm not looking for you either. What are you, KG6NLW? Are you calling? Call me. See if I work this guy. I mean, I'm putting out 69% power. I should be able to get like everyone. We shall see. Okay, that's the greatest call sign ever. F5TIT. Nice. All right, he's not hearing me. So let's go here, do that. I'm just going to enable transmit and see what happens. I mean, this is like any other day on 20, though. I don't think the Eclipse is I want to go back down to 40, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's see what 80's doing. Just for giggles. 80 is dead. DED dead. So probably another 10 minutes or so, it's going to start getting to me. There's the iPhone cam. Still a beautiful day in sunny Huntsville, Texas. Nothing on 80. Nothing. What's 40 looking like? Because I'm wondering, like, as the propagation moves, or as the eclipse moves, will more signals kind of bounce off the ionosphere where where the eclipse is happening? You know, you never know. You never know. 107 people watching. Thanks everybody for showing up here and enjoying this little bit of radio science. What's up, Kevin? IKO4. How are you, buddy? Good seeing you out here. Kevin, I was thinking about you the other day. There's a place in Conroe called Vernon's Country Catfish. I went there the other day. Holy crap, it was good. We might have to go there. It's a lot closer than that place that we went to up in by Fort Bragg, or not? Was it Fort Boggy? Whatever the heck that park is. That place is, dude. That country catfish was delicious. It was like 16. It's like $17. I got like 6 pieces of catfish and a couple sides, and they give you hush puppies. I love hush puppies. It was great. So, yeah, hit me up. We'll have to go. Catfish is like one of my favorite foods. Catfish, raw oysters, and pizza are like probably my 3 favorite foods in the world. I think raw oysters is number 1. Pizza, though. But, yeah, it's awesome. And they have a barbecue place like a mile down the street, too. I didn't even know. There's a show called Day Tripper here in Texas. The guy just goes around and does shows like for like little cities in Texas, and I saw about that. You have a buddy who owns a bar in Conroe. Well, that's good to know. Does that get us free drinks? So look at this. Nothing's happening on 40. Call in CQ. Nothing. So is the eclipse... Do solar eclipses kill ham radio? Maybe they do. Or maybe nobody wants to talk to me. That is a very true possibility. Hey, what's up, Gabe? How are you, buddy? At Ground Zero in Leakey, Texas. Nice. Where the heck is Leakey, Texas? Near Ground Zero, so somewhere around here. Somewhere in this line of death. Nobody wants to talk to me on 40. There's a beacon network set up to monitor the propagation. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Like this is a whole thing. Like, what is it? Hamsci.org, NASA, Like legit, like this is a huge thing. Like doing radio during an eclipse like this. Yep, it sure will. Yeah, we're probably pretty. Although you're a couple hours west of me. I mean, probably like 100 miles as the crow flies. Oh, here comes somebody. Is it even that far, Kevin? Maybe 60 miles, something like that. I don't know. I know it probably takes about 2 hours to get from me to you. Leakey's 120 miles northwest of San Antonio. Okay. Well, we're getting someone poorly. K0SRE up in Missouri. Is it getting any darker here yet? Nope. Not at all. I wish I could point my camera at the sun and have like a tracker and all that, but yeah, that's not happening. Watching it vicariously through my computer here will be good enough. So that tree right there to the right of the screen is where my other end-fed half-wave, the one that radiates north and south, is terminated. My neighbors are kind enough to let me run a wire across the street and into their tree, so it's good to be good to your neighbors. Katie, really? Yeah, you could see it when you're here. It's I think it's 18 gauge poly stealth that I put on that. All right, we got a 73 from him. So here's kind of the whole gist of this stream. Let's go back to the eclipse here. The eclipse is kind of getting close to us, right? So is 40 meters, is 80 meters going to kind of open up a little bit more? I mean, I have no idea. But that's kind of like the reason I wanted to do this. Plus, I just wanted to do a live stream because they're fun. And, what else are you going to do on a Saturday morning? Although we did get some Envis. We worked a guy in my grid square. We worked Dallas. Who knows? I wonder how. I bet you probably need to upload your log to. So there's another Dallas to like the ham sci for them to collect the data. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to upload these to Logbook of the World and the Zed at some point. Camping and Ham Radio asks, isn't there supposed to be some sort of live sacrifice to go along with this? Well, I'm live, and you're sacrificing your time having to watch me, so I'd say there you go. What's up, Scott? How are you? Ham Radio for Non-Techies in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Is it looking a little weird outside? Still blue skies and barfy burgers here. Scott is a little closer. I mean, Scott is southwest of Houston. I mean, he's close enough to like due south of me. Because I'm like here and Scott's like here. I'm kind of at the top of the T and Scott's probably at the bottom of the T. Somewhere in that area. So we're fairly close to one another. But yeah, nothing's changing here yet. So we just got another Dallas. Not seeing much from the west in Virginia. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. A lot of Envis. And on 40 meters, I mean, this antenna is pretty much a half wave up. So, I mean, it's not really set up for Envis, but we are still getting Envis. I think Dallas is about 160-ish miles north of me, which I believe would fall kind of right in that Envis category. Here's N6UNH all the way out in Los Angeles. Okay. Still not getting dark here. It's getting pretty darn close. Another probably 5-6 minutes. We should start seeing it get dark, if not sooner. Yeah, right around 12 o'clock, they said. But it kind of starts at, I think, because you can let me enable transmit here. You can kind of track this forward, and it'll show you the time. I think around 11:55, 11:50, 11:55 is when it'll actually kind of start seeing, seeing stuff. Or not seeing stuff because it's getting darker. But I just want to see propagation. That's all I care about. I know what it looks like when it gets dark. I see it every day. But it doesn't get dark during the day. Yeah, sadly, it's not just a sharp edge, yes. It will be soft. 40's on fire in Kansas City. Maybe I need to go to Kansas City. Yeah, not so much here. I mean, it doesn't even look like there's more stations that we're hearing. Let's check 80. Oh, now someone's calling me. There's another around St. Louis, which is nowhere near Kansas City. So are you Team Missouri or Team Missouri? I think we hit the climax here in Arizona. Just finished their sacrifices a few minutes ago. Good to know. Good to know. And good usage of the word climax. I think there's a city in Michigan called Climax, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I'm going to go. I want to see 80. Your team Misery. All right. I'm your biggest fan. Still nothing on 80. I mean, it is still. Let's go to the outside cam here. Yep. Looks just like it has the whole stream here. I mean, it should start getting dark any second now. Nothing on 80. I'm gonna just for giggles. I'm gonna go to 1500 on 80. Let me tune real quick. Yep, we're looking good. Enable transmit. Watch the cam froze. No, I don't think it did actually, because you can see maybe it did. Are the trees? I mean, it's pretty windy, so we should be able to see the trees moving. If it's not connected, do we see the trees moving? That actually does look pretty frozen. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let me run out and try and fix that real quick because I want to get that. Yeah, it's windier than hell out right now. Hang on. Hold, please. It is kind of getting dark out. There we are. Let's see here. iPhone. Okay. Let me run back outside and put this up again. All right. That's more better. Good, we can see the my little sunshade there flapping in the wind. Okay. All right, and I still have nobody on 80, so 80 is not going to happen. So let's go back to 40. Where'd who go? I mean, I'm surprised my camera's even working out there because it's just Bluetooth. So we'll know if we stop seeing the thing flapping in the wind, though. Yeah, literally nobody on 80. Satan, get out of there. Hey. Doofus. All right, let's go. Let's go back here to 40. Yeah, it's dimming here. I mean, it looks like I'm looking out the window here, and it looks like it's getting darker. It's not showing up as well on camera, but like my neighbors are outside just to the right of that picture. My neighbors are all outside with their kids watching. Oh, I should have given them my my piece of glass. It's literally just the glass for a welding mask that I used. What was it, like 2015 or something was the last? It was like a total solar eclipse or something, or lunar, whatever the hell it is. The top, the blue at the top of the dome is darker. Did the camera freeze again, I wonder? I bet you it did. Well, you know, it's a KMRD live stream. There's going to be failures. Yeah, that's not moving again, is it? Damn it. Works fine until you want it to work. Yeah, that is definitely frozen. Oh, well. I mean, I could stick the camera in my window if you want to look out the screen, but I thought that'd be a better picture. No, that camera is definitely ceasing to exist. So let's hop back on 40 here. I'm going to go try and reset that camera one more time because I want to see this. Hold, please. See, you can watch me make contacts when I'm not even here. Okay, now you should be connected again. I moved the table that it's on. You can look out the window there, but that's kind of dumb. There's Inception. All right. Hey, we made a contact. All right. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Well, stuff me. It is getting darker out, though. Vape Thoven. 40's not really... It's not really opening. I mean, I was thinking that we might see more signals here as it came over here, but it did not. That is really bothering me that frickin' camera's not working. I would doubt it. It's really just like even my Wi-Fi signal, because my router's right here in this room, and this house is like I think 36 feet wide, plaster walls. I think that kind of blocks the signal, and it's just Bluetooth, so it's not the strongest signal to begin with. So that kind of sucks. Well, I tried for you guys. I really wanted to get that. Really wanted to get that live shot, because it's like it's looking like it's starting to become dusk right now. Let's check this. Where are we now? Okay, so it's already passed. So it's really not going to get that dark at all. It's right here now. So we've passed. Got a couple people calling me now, it looks like. So Paul wasn't seeing me earlier. Now I'm plus 13. Hey, that could have something to do with the science. He's in Houston. Feels like I'm wearing a pair of sunglasses, but without the sunglasses. Yeah, Bobby, I'm just in Huntsville, Texas, about 70 miles north, straight up I-45. So we are in very similar conditions here. Yeah, the moon is moving at like 2,300 miles an hour, something like that. So, yeah, it's pretty quick. Like, the totality is only like 4 or 5 minutes. It's pretty quick. So, yeah, it's 11:56 now. Come here. So now it's over Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi. Name that song. I'll give you a hint. Type O negative. So that's pretty cool, though. Nothing on 80. So, yeah, now we're getting a little bit farther out. That's interesting. So we still got, and I have no idea what the actual science is, though, but, like, earlier we were getting, like, really close. We didn't get any far stations on 40 meters here. Now we're getting farther out. And yes, there you are, N0 VFI. With a minus 24 signal. Yeah, it looks like I think KD9 IDD just got in before you there. And now someone's calling CQ. Same frequency, different time. 20 watts to Texas. Nice. Yeah, it don't take much. You're about 75, Kevin. Yeah, it still looks yeah, that's a good analogy. Like you're kind of like you're wearing sunglasses. I was kind of expecting it to be darker, although it is not a total eclipse. All right, this IDD guy's not happening. Sorry, buddy. No more please copies than Kyle AA0Z. Kyle loves the please copies. He really likes when you say please copy. Oh, and Paul worked me with 20 watts. Nice. Yeah, I just like using 69% because 69. Because I'm 4 years old. Why not? Let's see if we can get another contact. Where's the sun now? Let's do a solar update here. Yeah, so now it's getting... it is leaving Houston. But we're still... Doesn't look like it's brightening up quite yet. But very soon. What graphic is wrong? Your face is wrong. No, this is live. This is from NASA. I don't know what you're talking about, Kevin. AJ6T, where's he? Tennessee, Kentucky somewhere? Oh, Tennessee right there. You're at max right now, Kevin? How? Are you looking at the sun without glasses? That's probably why it's still dark for you. I mean, it could be possible this is wrong. It's 12 o'clock. This says 12 o'clock. That's where it is. I don't know. I ain't no NASA engineer. So still not really seeing any more signals. Is Kyle actually here, or are we just talking about Kyle? Ah, the pinhole projector on the ground. Yeah, that works. That works good. Oh, he was here? I missed him. Oh, Bob, I'd have tried harder if I knew you were here. Yeah, patience is not my strong suit. If it goes like three or so without responding, I usually just move on. Did I stop? Oh, I got a 73. I don't know how to FT8. I don't know what I'm doing. Someone's on the frequency there. Oh, this guy, this WT5A is on the frequency. He's using the odd time though. Go outside and look. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. That's the glass right there. Here, let's go there. That dark piece of glass is a welding thing. So let me leave you with a QSO here. Okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely this is definitely wrong. So the moon was kind of just moving away from, it was almost in totality right now. So I gave the glass to the neighbors so they can show the kids. That was pretty freaking sweet. But I didn't want to leave you guys, so I'm back here. But I am a nerd like that. I could just leave and go look at the eclipse because it's after 12:05, which is kind of when I wanted to stop. Yeah, I can't watch it later. That is true. And nobody's coming back. Nobody's coming back. Just one more. Yeah. Nobody. I'm surprised that although really the it's not dark enough for the ionosphere to really change that much. I'm sure something is happening, but yeah, I kind of thought it was going to get I thought it was going to get darker. Turn around, bright eyes. There you go. Now that's in everyone's head. All right. Oh, maybe someone's coming back. Maybe. Nope, that's someone else doing some other thing. So, not happening. I don't need FT Hate Anonymous. I do it live. And the guys that hate FT8 let me know about it in the comments. It's great. There's no anonymity at all. Hey, there's Ed. No, that's not Ed. AC8IK. Is that Ed or is he AC3IK? Or no, he's AC3AK. Something like that. I can't remember. Well, there's AC8IK, whoever that is. Up in, where is he? Indiana. Yeah, AC3IK. Okay. There's a 5 station coming back. Let's see who that is. Yeah, hit the like button, especially if you don't like this. Hit the don't like button, because that still counts. All right, I got his 73. Did I? Did I get his 73? I guess not. Well, let's go to this guy. He's 180 miles away. He's southwest of Dallas. In Johnson, Texas, wherever that is. That's the county, though. I only know Walker County because that's where I live. Right next to Walker, Texas Ranger. All right, we got him. Now we get a 7 call coming to us. I wonder if he's out west. Hey, what's up, Chris? Digital Analog Ham. I had your live stream on earlier. I was setting this stream up, though, so I didn't say hi, but I was there. Chris was crushing it on 10-meter FM today, working all over the world on repeaters in the 29 megahertz universe. It's pretty sweet. Let's get this guy. Nope, he's in Arizona. So we're getting farther out now. And closer. It's getting a little lighter. I want to go take one more look at the sun, though, so. Hang on. I'll be back. You guys can wait. Yeah, it's still very much covering the sun right now, so it's still more than half covered right now. Getting brighter in Oklahoma. Yeah, if you guys don't subscribe to Digital Analog Ham, you're missing out. You're missing out something fierce. Yeah, muffs. Muffs in the mid-30s. And I'd look at my Geochron right now, but I'm using my monitor to monitor the stream here. Can you? You can see me on... Oh, there you are. And he's not calling me. You son of a bitch. See, you say muff and the stream just goes downhill. Maximum usable frequency, guys. Get your heads out of the dirt. Or out of the gutter. And 4FJB. Where's he? Alabama. So 40's still pretty close in, you know. I think he's farther out than would 513 miles still be envious? It's kind of like, what is it, like 2 to 500, 2 to 300 miles, something like that. I don't do a lot of envious. I always want to get the far contacts. What? Are you freaked out by the eclipse? Come here. Or you just want attention while I'm live streaming? 400 miles ground wave, 2 to 5 is envious. Okay, so there you go. One man said it on the internet. It's got to be true. Who could we talk to about setting the sun intensity to this, because it's very comfortable outside right now? That'd be nice down here in the summer when it was 105 plus degrees every day. Not complaining. Because guess what? Up north where I'm from, I'm sure it's freaking cold already. And I don't want anything to do with that. Nothing at all. I'm going to go. All right, nobody's coming back to me. Screw them. I want to try 80 again. Just for the hell of it. If my transceiver would switch. There we are. Yeah, those are not 80-meter stations. Nothing at all. Yeah, well, that's what happens in science. You just got to experiment and find out. Where were we? 40. What's 30 doing? Bill N8UUP, it's fargin' cold in Ypsilanti and raining, but no snow yet. Yes, that sounds exactly like. So what I call that, it's Michigan out. From now until about April in Michigan, it's just gray, gloomy skies every single friggin' day. It's horrible. It is so miserable in Michigan. I hate it. Although it's like that in England pretty much all year round, isn't it? Isn't it, Chris? Isn't it always gloomy in England? Nothing on 30. Really? Well, you know what? Let's try it. Do it now. I'm going to try 30. Hey, Mike's here. What's going on, Mike? How are you, buddy? Yes, bad weather. Yeah, Kevin, I think I just worked him. N4F, yeah, right there. N4FJB. Just worked him. I can't believe there's nothing on 30. That's kind of interesting. 30's a fun band. I'll usually get on there at night as opposed to getting on 40. Because like when 20 starts to fade, you can go down to 30. And you get some good DX on 30. Oh, hey, Hardy. What's up, buddy? When did we work? Oh, right there. Duh. Cool. Worried about Oklahoma and your assets right now. Wait, is Oklahoma playing, not that I care at all, but is Oklahoma playing Ohio State today? I feel I saw that. Well, at any rate, whoever's playing Ohio State, go team playing Ohio State and screw Ohio State. Ohio State sucks. All right, K1 APC. Oh, well, he's way up there in New England. On 30 meters. There you go. I hope they both lose. Tom, you're going to be banned from the channel. Yeah, my friend Ryan's from Ohio. He's a big Ohio State fan, unfortunately. And if we do a POTA, usually we have quite a few Potaritas, so I'll end up crashing at his house because I definitely do not drink and drive. And he's got, well, not him, his wife has, there's like 800 pillows on the bed in the second bedroom, and one of them is an Ohio pillow. So every morning when I make the bed, I make sure to turn the Ohio pillow upside down because Ohio sucks. And I can say that. I can say Ohio sucks because I've lived in Ohio twice and worked in it 3 times. So, yeah. Cleveland is probably, out of all of the cities that I've lived in, not necessarily city proper, but like, suburbs and stuff. I lived in Solon, Ohio. My God, you want to talk about a boring place. Cleveland sucks. How does Cleveland get the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? What music ever came out of Cleveland? It's Detroit, Motown, or like Nashville. That's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame should be. But, hey, what's going on from Ireland? How are you, buddy? No solar eclipse in Ireland. Is it getting brighter out? It looks like it's getting brighter out. So this might be coming to a halt there. So, all right, so we got a 30 meter. Let's go back to 40. America's speed bump, yeah. And ironically, you can't speed in Ohio because their speed limits are so freaking low. It's crazy. What's the speed limit on the turnpike? 70? Like, seriously? A long, straight road, 70 miles an hour. Cleveland was cool 75 years ago? I don't know about that. You weren't around 75 years ago. How can you say that? Oh, I should be transmitting. What? You're back again? Satan is being very needy today. Why aren't you sleeping? Huh? It's usually his nap time around now. Yeah, I mean, that's not 20 miles. That's in residential. I get that. It's usually 25 here. In the neighborhood I live in, it's 30, which I thought was kind of high, but I'm not going to complain. Highways are 65. Yeah, I know, dude. When I used to drive to Maine every now and again for work, and like driving through New York, all of New York on, 80, was like from Buffalo to New York City was like 60 miles an hour. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I don't want to get started on that part of the country. So still not much on 40. So I don't know. I mean, what do we think? Did anything really happen? I'm sure scientifically when they analyze all the data, like who was it? It was either Josh or maybe Coffee and Ham Radios did that live stream with someone from the Ham Sci, and they showed the propagation of it was more a total solar eclipse last time, like in 2015, 2016, something like that. And like during the like totality, hey, there you are, Kevin. 80 meters just opened wide up, and then it closed down again. So you definitely could see like there are atmospheric things happening. And now we're getting ground wave into where you're near Waco, aren't you, Kevin? I think you're somewhere near Waco or Belton or somewhere in that area. I forget. Good signal. Good contact. Good DX there, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. Well, that really sucks that my outdoor camera didn't work. It's definitely getting brighter out there now. Yeah, I know where that is. Nope. But Google Maps probably does. All right. And there's his 73. That's probably more envious than I've gotten in. Like, usually I can't hear hardly anyone in Texas unless it's like way west Texas. Or there's the guy that runs the Santa Net every year. He was on Ham Nation last December, I think. I forget his name, Joe maybe. He's up in Dallas, and he runs a net on 3916 every night. Well, I guess mine does too. 80-meter end-fed half-wave, 35 feet up in the air. That'll do it. Oh, this is on the north-south one, too. This one actually works really well. I like this antenna. I always have radiated my antennas north, east and west, but when I put this one up when I moved here, I started using the north and south. I was like, damn, this is actually pretty sweet. Because you're kind of going over the flat Earth as opposed to around it, and you get different areas. The fact that you're getting mostly NVIS and not farther out says something about propagation for sure. Well, hopefully you're a scientist. But that sounds good. My screen is a lot less active than yours in Northeast Oklahoma. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it's been, I mean, it's 40 before the live stream, and even, like, I started setting up probably around 10 or so this morning, all this stuff, and it was still kind of this dead. So I don't think much has changed in terms of, like, the number of stations that I'm seeing, but the NVIS is kind of a thing. So, and it didn't even get that dark. So either way, I mean, it's kind of interesting. So see if we can make one more. I think we're pretty much out of the. Kevin, what's the solar update? I mean, this thing clearly is wrong. Yeah, it says it's over frickin' South America now. So who knows? Who the heck knows? Apparently NASA is wrong. East Virginia. Beautiful out there. I used to live in Richmond. You still have 50% coverage? Seriously? Wow. Let's see here. Am I calling CQ? Yes, I am. And nothing is happening. PSK shows the same thing that NASA's showing, so they're probably pulling their data from NASA. Last until 1320. What is that, 120? I don't know. Do I ever whip out any of my slink tennas? Well, I only have one. I'm not sure where it is. It's probably with my Chameleon end-fed half-wave. That antenna is just gone, the Chameleon. And they sent me another one for 80 meters. I took it out yesterday and was not pleased with the results at all. Where the hell is that? It might be in one of my boxes under there. But that was one I forgot to add. I actually forgot to add a few antennas when I did my I have an antenna problem video, and I saw that I had 64. I definitely have more than that. But no, I haven't. I want to do that. I need to find that antenna. That's such a cool antenna to use with like a G90 or something that has an incredible tuner. It's pretty sweet. You have fun with yours. Don't pack it much, but it's cool to pull out and show off. Also, who's that? Randy Vaughn seeing stations east of the mighty Mississippi. The old miss. The old man. So nobody's coming back to me. I mean, you'd think the whole ham radio community would be on the air right now. Well, they are. They're all on here. Let's halt that. Nobody's coming back. Let's go to, let's look at 20. I wonder, actually, let's look at 10. 10 was frickin' on fire. You know, I, oddly enough, don't get a lot of people in the Detroit area down here. When I lived in the Detroit area, I got a lot of people in Texas, but then when I moved to Texas, I realized how insanely giant Texas is. Makes you feel kind of small. Jimmy was hearing me minus 24 in Richmond, but not anymore. So 10 meters is still just absolutely banging. Let's see here. Is this clear? It's nope, not at all. Well, we're on the odd right now. Let's see. Is anybody on the even? Doesn't look like it. Let's go. Let's see 10 meters. Geez, look at all these stations. Unfortunately, calling me on 40 isn't going to be so good, Mike, because I'm on 10 right now. I can go back down to 40. Screw it. Let me see if somebody comes back to me first. Nope. All right. Bye-bye. Let's go back to 40. WZ9Z. Call me again. Let's see here. Oh, helps if I actually hit 40 meters. I swear I know what I'm doing. Let me go here. My OCD requires me to be on even frequencies at all times. All right, I'll just call CQ. WZ9Z, give me a call. Give me a call, we'll talk. 555-4444. Coffee talk. 120 people still watching. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. I appreciate you in my poor excuse for science. But you know what? I like science, so I thought this would be a fun thing to do. N5W. Who's that? I know there's a couple special event things. There's like an Eisenhower birthday special event, something going on. I heard a fire awareness week special event like fire prevention awareness week. Like, you would think you'd do that in like the beginning of the summer where things start to dry out, but no, we'll do it in fall when it starts getting rainy and crappy. You can do a lot with 5 watts on FT8. Check your power slider there. What radio you running? Man, 40's just not happening now. Power is at 80, really? Huh. Interesting. Have you tried logging off and logging back in? Yeah, this is dead. DED dead. So it's probably, I mean, there's like 6 people here, so I've probably worked all of them. Here, let's halt this. Let's just listen for a minute. I've already worked this guy. Oh, that was the guy in Texas. Oh, there you go. My first FT8 contact today was 5 watts. Forgot to tune up the power after doing Whisper. Doesn't take much. But you don't have to use low power. It is not a low power mode. It is a weak signal mode. Is that what it is? Earth Science Special Event? That makes sense. I guess. Are they trying to spell out like Earth or something? What was his call? We lost him. Yeah, so there's not even a lot of guys calling. N5W. W is not in the word Earth Science. What radio am I on? I am using an ICOM 7610. There's North Carolina. What's he? -16. Let's try him. Beautiful state, North Carolina. Now he's not seeing me. All right, apparently I need to go outside again. Hold, please. Still didn't make this contact. Yeah, it's still like on the bottom third. So that's kind of neat. Well, this guy's not even trying for me, so we'll say bye-bye to him. Just sent a picture of the eclipse taken here in Orlando with an iPhone 14 Pro and a variable neutral density filter to your email. Nice. That's the camera that's not showing the outside as an iPhone 14 Pro Max, I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely getting brighter out, but the like the bottom kind of third of the sun is still eclipsed. It's definitely cool. Yeah, there's like 10 kids outside right now all playing around, so they get a little bit of science. Yeah, look at this. There's like 4 people calling CQ. So, no bueno. No bueno. So maybe the bottom third of the solar eclipse kills ham radio. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Well, I think that is going to do it. I think we've kind of done what I wanted to do, which is just play radio during an eclipse. So we have successfully done that. I'll be really curious to see. I'm sure someone exponentially smarter than me will probably do a live stream at some point. Hopefully, like Josh. Oh, here's one. Now somebody wants to come back. So I'll be curious to see what happens with the propagation of this eclipse. I just think it's really neat. And especially those people that were actually in like right over with the eclipse, if anything really happened with them. I'm pretty darn close though, so I would think that whatever happened here would be similar results to what would happen with someone more in the actual eclipse zone. There we are. Another EM20 W5FKO, 0 miles away. All right. So that's definitely ground wave. Oh, he's in Montgomery. Okay. I wonder if that's the same guy that we worked earlier. I don't know. All right. Well, I think that should do it. We got his 73, so that's it. So cool. Well, hey, now I don't know what we learned, but hopefully we learned something. And that's about it. So thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will say 73 from Ham Radio Tube. We'll see you.